Hey, what's up everyone? Today we're diving into the world of high yield ETFs with YMAX. Imagine getting paid every single week instead of waiting around for quarterly dividends. That's the power of YMAX, an ETF that could help you generate some serious cash flow. Now, before you go all in on YMAX, there are a few things you need to know. We're going to break down exactly how it works, how much you need to invest to potentially cover your bills, and the risks involved. First things first, what exactly is YMAX? YMAX is a high-yield ETF that uses a synthetic covered call strategy to generate weekly distributions. Now, I know what you're thinking. Covered call strategy? Sounds complicated, right? Don't worry. It's actually pretty straightforward. Basically, YMAX invests in other YieldMax ETFs that buy and sell options. This generates income, which is then distributed to investors like you and me on a weekly basis. Instead of waiting for quarterly dividends like most stocks, you get paid every week. This makes it an incredibly attractive option for investors looking for a steady stream of cash flow. Think about it. Weekly payouts could be used to cover your bills, reinvest back into the market, or even just treat yourself to something nice. Now, you might be wondering, what's the catch? Well, like any investment, there are risks involved, and we'll dive into those a bit later. Let's get to the big question. How much do you need to invest to cover your bills? It depends on your expenses and YMAX's yield, which does fluctuate. Let's assume your monthly bills are around $2,000. Now, YMAX's current yield is around 50% annually, but keep in mind that this can change. On a weekly basis, that's about 0.96%. To generate $500 per week, which comes out to roughly $2,000 per month, you'd need around $50,000 invested in YMAX. Of course, if your monthly expenses are lower, you could potentially cover them with a smaller investment. For example, if your bills are closer to $1,000 per month, you'd only need around $25,000 invested. But remember, this is just an estimate based on the current yield. The actual amount you'll need to invest will vary depending on YMAX's performance and your individual expenses. Sounds amazing, right? Weekly cash flow, potentially covering your bills with your investments. It's definitely appealing, but here's the catch: high yields don't come without risks. It's crucial to understand that covered call ETFs like YMAX sacrifice some upside potential in exchange for income. In simple terms, if the underlying stocks in YMAX skyrocket in value, your gains might be limited because of the covered call strategy. Plus, in a market downturn, both the dividends and share price of YMAX could drop. Remember, there's no such thing as a risk-free investment, and YMAX is no exception. That's why it's important not to go all in on YMAX, even if it sounds incredible. Instead, consider it as part of a well-balanced portfolio. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. So, is YMAX the right investment for you? Well, it depends on your individual financial goals and risk tolerance. If you're looking for consistent cash flow and don't mind limited growth potential, YMAX can be a solid option to consider. It's especially useful for retirees, income investors, or anyone wanting to generate weekly income to potentially cover bills or reinvest. However, if you're primarily focused on long-term growth and capital appreciation, there might be other investments better suited for your needs. As with any investment decision, it's crucial to do your own research, understand the risks involved, and potentially consult with a financial advisor before making any moves. So, can you use YMAX to pay your bills? Absolutely. But just like any investment, it's important to understand the risks and have a strategy. Remember, diversification is key. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Consider your financial goals, risk appetite, and do your due diligence before hitting that buy button. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. What do you think of YMAX? Is it something you'd consider adding to your portfolio? Let me know in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.